This summer, California has been grappling with a new wave of COVID-19 cases and a major heat wave. Temperatures in some regions reaching record highs. Congressman Raul Ruiz of California is coming in now to join us to talk about how this is impacting a lot of farm workers. Congressman, thank you for being here. And do I have this right? It was remarkable to read a quote from you that there's a fight right now going on to make sure that in 100, 110, 120 degree heat, a fight to make sure farm workers have adequate water and have shade. That needs to be a fight? That seems like common sense.
It's remarkable that in this day and age that farm workers are still struggling to have basic employment protections like having a cooling space and breaks when it gets into extreme temperatures, to have water to drink during those breaks, and to make sure that if any of them have any symptoms of heat-related illness or heat stroke, that the growers are held accountable in order to call the paramedics to come in and rescue them. You know, farm workers are taking a beating right now in these extreme heats when it gets up to 118, 120 degrees, and they work from dusk till dawn in order to make sure that they put food on our table. So that's the minimum that we can do to give them some shade and cooling centers and give them breaks when it reaches over 100 degrees.
You said they're taking a beating, and you have, look, you're an ER doctor as well. You've treated farm workers before, and it's not just physical sometimes, the toll that it takes on them.
No, it's not. It's a lot of stress, a lot of work, a lot of struggle. You know, look, my parents are farm workers. I grew up in a farm worker trailer park. My dream was to be a doctor. I went to Harvard Medical School, became a doctor, came home, and started treating the communities as an emergency physician and public health expert. And this COVID-19 has really devastated the farm worker community. They're at one of the highest risk of not only getting infected as essential workers, but infecting their family because of substandard, overcrowded housing. And they also have a high risk of getting seriously ill because they have no medical care in their communities. And so we need to make sure that we protect them by taking the vaccine into the communities, and that's what we're doing here in the Coachella Valley with the Líderes Campesinas, the Desert Healthcare District's Equity Collaborative, and the Coachella Valley Volunteers in Medicine, which is going into their housing, public housing complexes, going into the work site, working with the growers in order to protect our farm workers right here in the Coachella Valley who are at highest risk of dying and hospitalizations.
You want to protect them also with the possibility of legislation. What could this bill that has been introduced that you're trying to get through, what can it do to help farm workers?
Yes. Yeah, so the Asunción Valdivia Heat, Illness, and Fatalities Prevention Act will give farm workers protections from the extreme heat. So that will ensure that indeed farm workers can have cooling spaces and have enough breaks when temperatures rise to extreme levels, that they have clean drinking water out in the field, and being able to hold the growers accountable in case they get sick. In other words, make it a responsibility of the industry to call the paramedics when farm workers need help. Look, we need to get this done right away because our temperatures are going to continue to rise. Farm workers are going to continue to feel the brunt of the extreme heat and COVID-19, and we need to protect our food supply chain for everybody in America. So that's a bill that we're working in Congress to get done.
You know what? Thank you for highlighting this issue for us here. Like you said, make sure we don't forget the workers and the folks who help put food on our tables. In your district out there, Palm Springs, we talked about the heat wave. You all recently hit 120, I do believe. So it is serious and it's dangerous out there. But Congressman, thank you so much. We hope to see you down the road, okay?
Thank you, absolutely.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.